Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an anti-haul video. I did a video kind of similar to this. I can link it up here for you guys. I called it a prequel haul. So basically, like, I wasn't sure if I was going to buy these products yet compared to this video where I'm like, I'm not buying these products pretty much. I mean, there might be one or two in here where I'm like, I might do it, but for the most part, I'm not. And I have them written down in this from Dollar Tree. Like, can we just like discuss how precious it has to be unique and has like different cacti on it that are different from the next because they're unique cacti. Like, oh, I die. So this is what I'm going to be reading out of because I'm a professional. So I have a list of probably about like 7 or 8 products here that I will not be buying. I can talk about why. If you have these products, let me know why you love them or hate them or in between, I don't know, and maybe that'll help me decide if I want to buy them or not. But for the most part, at the moment right now, these are products I will not be buying, so let's get into it. The first product I will not be buying is the Too Faced, I want to say it's like Natural Love palette. I will put a picture right up here. I don't like this palette just because I heard the quality is bad, and also I really hate palettes that are large because I just never touch them. I never reach for them. If a palette is like this big, I just don't. I can't. I'm the type of person where it's like, if the packaging is a little bit like off, like if I don't like it that much, that's fine. But if the size of a palette is too big, like no matter how awesome it is, I just will not buy it because I don't use it. I hate big palettes. I can't store them very well. I just think they're a hassle. Like, you can't travel with them. Like, I just don't stand by large palettes. So for that reason alone, I don't care about the quality. I just hate big palettes. I hate bulky packaging. I just can't get behind it, so that's why I'm not purchasing this palette. I don't really care for the colors in it that much. Like, they're pretty, they're fine, they're nice. I have a million of them. And I heard also they're really difficult to blend, I believe that's what people said. Or maybe they blend away to nothingness. I forget which one. But either way, that doesn't sound appealing to me, so I will not be purchasing that palette. And plus it's like 60 something dollars, I think, or 50. No. Next I have written down is the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette. Now, I love the Urban Decay Basics palette. I actually have it right over here. So this is the Naked Urban Decay Basics palette, and this is what it looks like. This is the first edition. They have 2. I honestly have been really enjoying this palette recently, especially for when I do like more intense eye looks like this. I've been really liking this palette, but the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics, I just don't know if I really want. This is what I'm kind of indecisive about because the packaging is a little bit bigger than I would like. I like palettes to be like super slim and long. I don't like them to be like super square. Like, that just bothers me. So this is what I'm kind of like about. I feel like I might buy the Naked 2 Basics over the Ultimate Basics because it's cheaper, it's smaller, better packaging in my opinion, and it's kind of like the sister to that palette compared to like bringing in a whole new palette. I don't know. This is one, like I said, I'm kind of indecisive about. I don't really know how I feel, so if you have it, you love it, let me know. I feel like it's so much packaging for what it is, but it's really not. I understand it's like not that big, but to me I look at it and I'm like, that's huge. Like, where am I gonna put that? So yeah, I don't really know about that one. I can't decide. I don't know. Next, for another eyeshadow palette, I feel like I have so many eyeshadow palettes, but this is the last one, I think. The Tartelette palette. Now, I want the Tartelette in Bloom because I heard it's beautiful. It's like super buttery, it's super pigmented, easy to blend, but also they don't blend away. The Tartelette, I heard it's awful to blend. Now, I believe the Tartelette is all matte, and that's awesome. I love all matte shadows. Like, they're my favorite thing ever. I know I have glitter on my face right now, but I love matte eyeshadows. So I am like super into them, but why would I want to spend that much money for a palette that can't really blend very well? I just think it's kind of annoying. I feel like Tarte should just get rid of that palette altogether. Just keep the In Bloom because apparently that's great. I really want that one. I'm trying to like stand back for a little bit, but like every time I go into a Sephora, it just like pulls me in like a magnet, you know? We push and pull like a magnet to me and the Tartelette In Bloom palette. Like, I just need it in my life. I just think the Tartelette original one, like, it's just not worth it. Next, this one might be a little controversial, and it has nothing to do with the formula. It has nothing to do with the actual products themselves. I just don't want the Becca and Chrissy Teigen palette for 2 reasons. One, because I'm very pale and I heard it's more for medium to deep skin tones, which I think is so awesome. I think that's awesome that they are doing a palette like that. I just am personally not that skin color, so it wouldn't really go very well for me. So for that reason, not that interested. The price also, that kind of, you know, does not seem the most appealing to me. And lastly, I just don't really care for face palettes that much. If I get one from e.l.f., I'm not mad at it. If I get one from City Color Cosmetics, not mad at it because they're cheaper than, what is it? I want to say it's around $50, but it's expensive nonetheless, and I just don't think I want to spend that much money for 2 highlighters, 2 blushes in a bulky packaging. Like, I just can't stand that type of stuff. So yeah, I don't think I will be purchasing those. It doesn't seem like it would suit my skin that well. It doesn't seem like anything I'm not interested in. I'm the type of person where I like to have singular blushes, singular bronzers, and singular highlighters. I do have some palettes in here. This is a highlighter or like illuminating palette from e.l.f. I love this. As you can tell, I've used a crap ton of this up, but I don't want to spend more than $6 on something like this because I just think that it's annoying to have like a bunch of shades and sometimes you don't even use all of them. Like this one down here, I never really use, but that's okay because this was $6. Like, I don't know, and plus this is so compact and tiny. Like, I have a huge face and it takes up like a fourth of my face. I'm not very good at math, but still, this is very small, very compact, and this is what I like in a face palette if I do buy one, compared to it being like super like spread out and like, oh, you have like this beautiful like packaging everywhere. And I'm just like, shut up, give me the product, because like I just can't, I don't have room in my collection for that. Like, I just don't. So that's why I wouldn't be buying that now. If someone gave that to me as a gift, if somehow Becca found me and was like, you are our person, we want you to market for us, I'd be like, sure, send it my way. I wouldn't be mad at it. I just don't want to spend my money on it. I don't want to buy it myself. I would not ask anyone to buy it for me for like a Christmas present, birthday, nothing, because it just doesn't seem like it would suit my skin that well. And I'm so happy that Becca's doing that for deeper skin tones, but for me, I am not a deeper skin tone, so that's why I don't want to buy it. The next product I will not be buying is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, I believe is the name. I heard that oxidizes so much. I also heard the shade range is really weird too with the actual foundations. I don't know, like it just seems like another foundation. Like, what are we gonna do with this? I don't know, just nothing about it is really calling my name. I probably have around like 8 or 9 foundations now. For me, that is kind of a lot. So I will not be bringing in foundations that I'm looking at in the drugstore just like, it seems fine. Like, I want to be in love with something when I bring it into my collection, or think that I will be in love with it. So for that reason, it doesn't get me excited. It doesn't get me, you know, interested or anything. So I will not be purchasing it. It just seems like another foundation at the drugstore that gives like medium coverage, a nice like healthy complexion. Like, I don't know. Something along the lines of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is interesting, this is exciting, this is new. It's like the selfie thing. Like, I don't know, I just thought the way they marketed this and the way that the beauty influencers on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like talked about this, it just made me excited about it. And the CoverGirl one, it's not doing it for me. The next one I have to talk about is, in general, the brand Pretty Vulgar. Now, this is like kind of huge claim because it's a new brand at Sephora. Why would I be saying I'm not buying anything from this brand? I have nothing against this brand. I'm not trying to sound like I do, but nothing excites me from this brand. Not the eyeshadows. The highlighter is probably the only thing I would actually try if I tried anything. The eyeshadows don't get me excited. The blushes, whatever. I think they have a bronzer or something. The foundation, the concealer, mascara, like that type of stuff doesn't get me excited. Everyone in their videos is talking about the packaging is so pretty. I think it looks like an old lady's couch. There, I said it. I don't look at that packaging and say that is beautiful. I look at it and say, why are there birds on it? Why aren't they in the sky enjoying a day? Like, why are they on a mascara? Like, I just think it's really like old lady-ish. And if you like the packaging, I'm so happy for you. Go for it. You probably have different tastes in makeup or tastes in like designs or whatever, and that's totally okay. But for me personally, I look at it and I just say that is not very cute at all. I don't know, it's just me, just my opinion. And also the prices. The prices for a brand that is brand new to Sephora, competing with like NARS, Anastasia, what else is there? Benefit, Smashbox, like those are brands that people know. Those are brands that people have staples for. Those are brands that people have basically grown up with. And then they bring in Pretty Vulgar, which a weird name, honestly, weird packaging, and they're like 50 bucks for everything. Like, not actually, but like that's how it feels to me, and I'm just like, can you stop? Like $30 or something along those lines for a blush, and no one's ever tried you before. What are you doing? Like, I don't know, I don't stand by it. I don't like the packaging, I just don't like any of it, so I'm not going to be purchasing from them. Like I've been saying this entire video, nothing against the brand, nothing against the physical products, it's just not my cup of tea, and that's okay, because makeup is different and made for different people. It's different for everybody, because everyone's different, just like the makeup, so yeah. Somebody probably likes it, just not me. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Bronzer Highlighter palette thingy. It's basically like creams and then a mirror and then powders, and it kind of folds up. That is a cool concept. I love the packaging, but I just don't use cream products enough. This is from Beach Cosmetics. I got this a few years ago. I would rather spend my money on something cheaper like this that lasts for a very long time. I don't know why I would spend that much money on the other ones when I barely use this anyway. So I'm just like not that excited about it. Now the powders themselves, like those seem really cool, but I would not buy something to only use half of the product. So yeah, I'm just like not excited about it. It doesn't really get me happy about makeup when I look at that, so I don't know, just not a big fan, but I'm sure if you like cream contours it probably is awesome, but for me personally I'm just like, eh. So that was it for my anti-haul. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments below products you will not be purchasing for one reason or another, and maybe we have some of the same products that we are not purchasing, so I would love to hear it. Let me know below. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and all that jazz, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!